Now, in a hard-hitting opening remark at the SCO summit held earlier this week in Islamabad, India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar called out Pakistan, and that too in Pakistan. He took a jibe at Pakistan's non-cooperation, saying that honest ties, not agendas, is a must, and the SCO's primary goal should be to fight the three evils of terrorism, separatism, and even extremism. In fact, Abhishek Jha brings you a report.
Both sides, India and Pakistan, they are very curious whether this engagement of External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar will also pave some way, some movement in terms of bilateral relationship. We know the relationship between India and Pakistan has been frosty in the last 10 years or so. This is only the second time that an External Affairs Minister of India is landing in Pakistan. Last was when Sushma Swaraj had arrived in 2015 to take part in Heart of Asia Summit. That was also not in a way a bilateral visit. Later on, Rajnath Singh, the defense minister, also arrived in Pakistan, but again, that was also not in the context of bilateral relationship. So this time also, when SCO multilateral engagements are happening, India has sent its External Affairs Minister who is known for his aggressive stance on issues like terrorism. He has called out Pakistan on many international platforms or many places, the terrorism, the menace of terrorism, which Pakistan has been harboring, sheltering and exporting to India. And so, in a way, in the last few years, terrorism has become a centerpiece of India's foreign policy in the context of having bilateral ties with Pakistan. And India has, in a way, has a put-down approach where it has said that unless and until there is some solid movement, some credible action that Pakistan takes against those extremist groups who have been creating menace of terrorism in India, there will not be a normalcy in bilateral ties.
All right, and with that, it's time to slip into a quick break. But when we'll be back on World 360, we'll bring you the latest from US presidential race, who is leading and who is trailing as per the recent surveys, coming up next after a quick break. Stay tuned.